About a spy purge in Russia linked to the country's cyber meddling in the U.S. presidential race. CNN's Brian Todd is working the story for us. Brian, Russia believes it's uncovered what they call double agents in its spy ranks.
The Russians do believe that, Wolf. Tonight, Vladimir Putin's government is taking the extraordinary step of charging 4 men with treason. 2 of them work for Putin's old spy agency. Kremlin watchers say if these charges are legitimate, it's likely enraged Vladimir Putin, even though outwardly the ex-KGB man is putting on his game face. Vladimir Putin unfazed. As rebels loyal to Russia battle with their enemies in Ukraine, Putin says the Ukrainian government started the fighting to portray itself as a victim to the new American president.
If a conflict were to break out, then that would help them.
The Ukrainians accuse the Russian-backed rebels of starting these skirmishes. Back home, in the shadow of the Kremlin, Putin's taking on internal enemies. Tonight, 4 men face an extraordinary charge: treason, accused of passing secrets to American intelligence. That's according to an attorney for one of the men. Neither the Kremlin nor U.S. officials are commenting on this case. 2 of the alleged spies worked for the FSB, Russia's internal security service, once known as the KGB, Putin's old spy agency. That's one of the bureaus believed to be behind the hacks targeting the U.S. election. Experts say the Russians may have caught some internal double agents who had told the Americans that Russia was behind the hacks.
We do know that they were working in areas of Russia's cyber attack and cyber defense, so cybersecurity for Russia or their cyber attack machine. That would give them inside information, which is what you want if you're going to recruit a spy.
Eric O'Neill is a former FBI counterintelligence officer who brought down Russian mole Robert Hanssen.
Put the gun down!
O'Neill is played by Ryan Phillippe in the movie Breach. He says Putin, a former Cold War KGB agent himself, may have been prompted to hunt down internal spies after the U.S. accused him of directing the hacks.
They know there must be a source, so they start shaking the tree. And when they do that, a couple people will fall out. Someone gives someone up. They find an email that shouldn't have been written. They follow somebody they suspect, and he meets with somebody he shouldn't be meeting with.
Analysts say Putin is still very close to his spy agencies, that he takes this alleged double cross personally and knows what it could lead to.
The idea of finding disloyal elements within those agencies carries with it not just an implication for Russia's foreign policy, but actually for the stability of Putin's regime, for the loyalty of those agencies that he depends on to hold on to power in Russia.
Now, what will Putin and his security services do with these alleged spies? Experts say if this had happened 20 years ago, they might already be dead. Now, with this case so heavily politicized and blown up in the media, experts say they're likely to go through a highly publicized trial, then possibly be imprisoned or executed. Wolf?
All right, Brian, thanks very much. Let's bring in our experts, our analysts. I want to start with Biana Golodriga. Biana, what do you make of Brian Todd's report?
Well, it could help explain why all 17 U.S. intelligence agencies were so confident that the Russians were, in fact, behind the DNC hack. It also suggests that there is a possibility that there's more information that the Russians have on U.S. hacking, what have you, that they haven't released yet. So there's still a lot of questions to be asked, but it helps explain at least why the agencies seem so confident that the Russians were behind it.
Yeah, they certainly do seem pretty confident.